Greetings, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim Turcott. I'm the founder of the Goddess School, and in this week's video I am going to choose a goddess card from the Doreen Virtue Goddess Oracle deck. I know of late there has been a lot of controversy with Doreen, and the thing is that honestly this has been a deck that I have used for, this is like my third deck that I buy of this, because honestly the cards have gotten so worn. I use it all the time. I've used it in readings. I use it personally. I have found it to be one of the best goddess decks out there. Now I will tell you this, that I am super looking forward to getting my copy of Colette Baron-Reid's Goddess Oracle deck that she just put out. The images on that are, and the energy of it is absolutely exquisite. And so I have a feeling that that at some point is going to overtake my affinity to this deck. But until I get that in, until we start using that on a regular basis, I do really love to work. I really do love to work with this deck. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, this popped out. So whenever that happens, that tells me that this is the goddess that wants to come forward. And so what I do in this reading is I'm really just looking for, tapping into the divine energy for the week and the goddess that will be most helpful for you who's watching this. Now, this is being recorded for the week of February 24th through March 2nd. However, if you're watching this at a different time, it's because you need this message. So the date that I'm recording it doesn't necessarily mean something. If you are watching this video at any point, it's because you need the message that is coming through in this reading. Okay, there are no accidents in the world. We live in a world of divine synchronicity, and so really pay attention to what the message is here, regardless of when you're looking at it. Okay, so the card that jumped out, and I will actually provide a link to an image of this card just so that you can see it a little more clearly, is the goddess Siege. And she's all about being still and quiet. Her energy is very calm and soothing and centered and balanced. And so if you're finding, like many of us are, that you're living in a little bit of chaos, I know this past full moon has really kind of wreaked havoc on many lives that I know of. It's brought up a lot of stuff, and it's made, it's time for releasing, right? And so there's been a lot of work that has had to be done, both internally and externally, and clearing. And so it can feel a little bit like you can feel a little bit tired, or you can feel a little bit frenetic, or maybe have some anxiety about that letting go, right? And so that's really the message I'm getting. When you are being asked to really step forward in your life and let go of things that it might be uncomfortable to let go of, what you really need in that moment is to tap into the energy of Siege. Okay, make some time for you. Take a nap, right? Sit at your altar. If you don't have an altar, I highly recommend that you create one in your space, and I am going to do a video on that in the coming weeks. And just find a sacred space. Go out, sit against a tree, if that's conducive to where you live. I know right now we're having a little bit of bad weather here. I live in Rhode Island, so in New England. So we are having some snow at the moment. So it's, unless I bundle up, I'm probably not going to go sit out by a tree. But I will sit at my altar. I will allow myself to take a nap. I never used to do that, but it's something that I have found is like so necessary. When you are being called to be still and be quiet, it really is for your own good. You cannot fill another cup from an empty cup. So when you are feeling that anxiety, when you're feeling a little bit of overwhelm, when your life is feeling frenetic, the energy around you is frenetic and or chaotic, you really want to take some time to be still and give yourself permission to take a step back from the doing. Okay? I cannot tell you how much I enjoy naps now without guilt. I used to have guilt all the time, like I'm wasting time if I take a nap. But I can honestly tell you from experience that even a 20-minute nap can make such a difference in my day that I am able to just shh. Oops. Obviously, this is really an important topic because we got some input from Bridget there. Now she just jumped on the bed and actually bumped the camera, so I apologize if the camera's a little shaky. Anyway, back to napping, right? So she just emphasized how important it is, right? So really pay attention to this. Just a 20-minute nap can change the energy in your day. You know, if you're feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling exhausted from everything that you keep doing for others, right? And you're not able to tap into that calm and still energy, a nap might be just what you need, right? So I really want you to give yourself permission to do that today or in the next week, right? Yeah, she's really, really beautiful. She will help you to balance the energy, your auric energy, and she will help you to balance the energy in your life in general. And so again, seek quiet time. Take care of you. It's super important. You can't fill from an empty cup. I know as women especially, we get pulled into the doing, but that is like, we can't keep living that way. That's a very masculine way to live. And so we need to learn how to nurture ourselves and put ourselves first so that we can be our best selves. So then we can help those around us. So I challenge you to take a nap this week, to be still, to love yourself, and to go within and seek that balance and the quiet time and the refilling of your cup. Blessed be.